just fed the entire school breakfast.
You can sit anywhere if they want.
Okay.
Can we sit on the cool kids table?
How does it taste? Does it taste good?
That's so good.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy made it. I did make it.
And because of our meal program, the school attendance skyrocketed. So it only made sense to upgrade their classrooms.
They have so few desks at the school that some students literally have to sit on rocks. I assume you're not supposed to put 4 kids on one of these.
Of course, this is only supposed to take 2 kids.
Really?
Not 4.
Can you ask them if they'd like new desks?
Mungependa kuletewa desks mpya?
I'll be right back then. Bring it on in!
We got some new desks for everybody.
And now, even with all these new students, everyone has a place to sit.
How happy they are! Let's get downloaded!
Oh, I love this video.
This really puts into perspective the things we take for granted in America and Europe. Like something as simple as a new desk for their school so they don't have to sit on rocks. It's literally making their week.
Thank you, Jim. This means a lot.
All right, thanks for the help, guys. They're carrying all the way right now. You ready for your new desks? Yeah. Obviously, they can't feed all these kids breakfast and lunch every school day with this kitchen, which is why we built this brand new kitchen. And on top of revamping the school, we also dug a well here with water storage, plus a greenhouse, and pan the camera, a farm. We are hooking this school up with everything they need.
And for the influx of students at neighboring schools,
We're partnering with massive farms like this one. And this is Justice, he runs the farm.
Welcome to Olelesho Farm. We have 2 parts of the farm. One part of the farm goes directly to the schools, and the other part of the farm we specifically grow to sell to nearby communities, which helps to keep the non-profit going.
and because right now these farms are using manual labor, which is not efficient enough to produce as much food as the schools need.
Brought you a brand new tractor.
No way.
Now instead of people doing manual work like this, they can instead just use this tractor.
What previously took 45 minutes will now just take 45 seconds.
This tractor is more important than you may realize. Just because we're taking the money from all the views on this video and giving it to school meal programs doesn't mean food just magically spawns out of thin air. The food has to come from somewhere, and in this case, it's coming from the increased yield on this tractor across this massive farm.
And to be sure this food reaches as many families as possible, we've got a special surprise for this school.
Everyone, come over here. Here are the keys to your brand new truck for the community.
Congratulations.
I want you to use this to feed all the community.
Thank you so much.
We have a new truck.
This truck will enable the school to provide excess meals to families all over the community.
And inside of your guys' brand new truck is enough food for over 100,000 meals.
The community was so thankful, they gifted me a goat.
I have a goat now.
And if you thought 100,000 meals was a lie, by the end of this video, because of your view, we will be giving away 1,000,000 meals.
That's Kenya for you.
Let's head over to Ghana, where we also funded the construction of not just another kitchen and water tank, but also a new farm for a local school.
The cabbage we're planting here in around 2.5 months will look like this.
We can feed the students just from this small cabbage farm.
But unlike this farm, the millions of others all across Ghana don't share such a positive story.
It's a farming community. Most of the parents are cocoa farmers.
And sadly, the children are as well, playing a crucial role in generating their family's income.
4 out of 5 of your students, before they enrolled to this school, worked on a cacao farm.
Yeah.
And now, instead of working on a cocoa farm, they're getting an education just because we're giving them a free meal.
Yeah.
This food is increasing our enrollment, they bring the kids to school, and they are staying in school too.
And we found another way to help kids stay in school.
These are their brand new cows. We bought dozens of pairs of animals that we're going to be gifting to these families. And with that extra income, they'll be able to send their kids to school as opposed to having them work on farms. Tomorrow will be their first day of school.
Yes.
Congrats.
All right.
And with so many animals to give away, I had to rely on Tariq for help, which was a mistake.
Tariq, bring out the next 10 goats at the same time.
Oh man, that's a lot of goats. That's a lot of goats. Come on, goats. Come on, come on. Here we go. Oh, whoa. Wait. Somebody get the goats. Let's go.
All right, Tariq, they got away. Tariq, you're fired. Congrats on your brand new goat.
And I know the perfect way to celebrate our time in Ghana.
Have you guys had chocolate? Tell me what you guys think of it. No problem. Do you like the taste of it? You guys want to see the drone? If you look up, you can see yourself on the camera.
It's sad, but 45% of children that live in cacao farming households in Ghana work in illegal child labor. So to fight this at Feastables, we are working with the farmers to establish child labor monitoring and remediation system to get the kids out of child labor and into school.
It's been our prayer that we have school feeding for our learners, and now we have it. So we thank you so much, and we hope that this will continue for years. I hope forever.
And now that these families in Ghana have enough to eat, back in the United States, ending hunger requires solving a completely different problem. Believe it or not, America produces so much food that almost 40% of it simply gets thrown away. But if we could preserve just 10% of that, we could theoretically end hunger in the United States. And that brings us to the Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market,
One of the largest food marketplaces in America.
where every year up to 10 million pounds of unsold food is at risk of going to waste. Which is where Evan and his nonprofit, Sharing Excess, come in.
If they don't have a place to sell it, it's the easiest option to throw it away.
Let's take these potatoes, for example. Some retailer might be like, hey, if they're within 1 month of expiring, we don't want it. But instead, you're like, yo, why not give it to people who are starving?
That's right, it's a no-brainer.
So Evan and his organization, Sharing Excess, collect millions of pounds of food that, for silly reasons, would have been thrown away.
What are we looking for? This looks good.
That looks good, so we're gonna put it in the good box.
Okay, this one looks a little not good.
Not so good, throw it in the bin.
Okay, and that's all you do?
Yeah, if we make it more complicated, people wouldn't do it.
Wait, Tariq, why is your pepper so small? I think I got the biggest pepper out of the boys.
Everyone knows is what you do with your pepper.
Wait, your pepper's deformed, Nolan. It's like curly. Yo, the boys wish they had a pepper this big. All this food is just what's been donated today from this building.
And there's even more out there, just we need more trucks to be able to pick up all of the food that's actually available.
This market and others like it have so much food that even the Sharing Excess organization can't distribute it all before it goes bad. But with just one more truck, they could rescue up to 7 million pounds of additional food every year. And maybe you can see where this is going, but I made sure Evan couldn't, as I led him to the surprise that I had prepared for him.
Evan, take off your blindfold and turn around. Look at your brand new truck.
And again, just by watching this video, you're helping us give more money to Sharing Excess so that they can continue to fill this truck with food for years to come. But let me show you what just one day with an additional food truck looks like. Starting with supplying the Double Trellis Food Kitchen, where they cook gourmet meals for the needy every day.
Everything you see here would have been thrown away, but now it is a gourmet meal going to someone in need. This is crazy.
And while the meals we cooked fed 600 people, our one truck still had thousands of pounds of fresh produce to stock multiple community fridges, hand out directly to people on the streets, and even host our own food drive in North Carolina, where hundreds of people were in need of nutritious food. And you can help too with the help of DoorDash.
By watching this video right now, you're helping feed someone in need.
And for a limited time, if you purchase this hoodie available exclusively at DashMart on DoorDash, you're going to help to donate
100 meals like this to people in need. Some meals for you?
Appreciate it.
I'm noticing Evan's putting his Sharing Excess branding over the DoorDash hoodies. All right, here we go. Yeah.
There he is.
Sorry, I had to pause the food drive to settle that.
Do you need a hat?
Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to purchase our hoodie on DoorDash now. Guys, let's help as many people in need as possible. DoorDash's Project Dash, in just a few years, has helped to deliver over 100 million meals.
All of this food would have been thrown away. Isn't that crazy? Hey, do you watch the videos?
Yeah.
Do you know his name?
No.
She took a picture of him. Hey, neither do we.
And once the food drive was over, I still had 2 more surprises for Evan.
Evan, I have 2 checks for you. First, to get us to 1 million meals, here's a check for 600,000 meals. Before the video goes up, we said we'd do 1 million meals. I need you to do 600,000 of them.
We're on it.
And then after the video goes up, I don't know yet. It depends how many of them watch the video. So here's a blank check, and as they watch the video, I will fill it in so you can keep feeding people in need.
Oh my God, guys, please watch this video. We can provide so much food.
The dollar amount written here is up to you guys. Not only did DoorDash step up to help fund these meals, but so did a gentleman named Tony Robbins who has a message for you guys.
What you're doing is so important. Every view you watch is going to bring more meals. So I'm going to commit 10 million meals to you, matching funds for anybody that wants to join me here. Let's really do everything we can to get as many people helped as possible.
Make sure you share this video with your friends because of Tony Robbins and DoorDash. Every 20 views equals a meal to someone in need. Let's share this.